Hey guys, Zen here, welcome back to the channel, and we are finally at our final color group that we're gonna review here and give our authentic, honest reactions to. This is the last section of cards that we have not gone over. If you don't know, the cards for set 4 Ultra Limit have all been revealed today. We've already covered every single one. It should be on the channel, including the starter decks. I've given you my honest opinions from everything. We already know some of these cards, but most of them are actually just a complete surprise. So I'm very excited to get to this set. It's for the Dragon Ball Super Fusion World card game. And without further ado, let's hop into blue, you guys. And with that, let's go to our leader, Son Gohan. It's a standard leader. Here's how he looks, you know, draws 1, awakens at 4. Here's the alternate art, nothing too crazy. Honestly, I kind of like both of them. I don't think I prefer one or the other one. This one's really fire though. And then it awakens into this guy who draws when attacking, is a 20k swing, but then has the activate main once per turn, only on your turn, right? Because you could only activate main on your turn. Anyway, discard 1 card from your hand. During this turn, the next time you use an extra card with both Saiyan and Earthling in its special traits from your hand, reduce the cost by 2. Now, instantly, I think of things like Final Hope Slash. I'm sure there's other cards, but I hope there are other cards in this set that are extra cards that make this ability worth it. Because as of right now, it doesn't sound too great. Maybe I'm not remembering all the other extra cards. Let me know in the comments. I'm sure I'm gonna look it up afterwards, and you guys are gonna like flame me like, oh, you forgot about this card. But yeah, it's a good ability. It's nothing crazy. Discarding a card from your hand kind of sucks, but not really for blue. When most of your cards require you to be like 7 or fewer, it could actually be really good for you, right? And then throw in things like the peel off engine, you're probably getting that card back. Like, you're not really losing any cards. Here's the alternate art, and this is absolutely fire right here. Ultimate Gohan, anyone? Yes, please. All right, first card of the set, we have, what is this? The Fortune Teller Baba. 2 cost, activate main, place this card in the drop, and if you have 10 or more cards in your drop, play up to 1 Vegeta with a cost of 2 or less from your drop. Okay, so this is like drop manipulation. I like this. This could be really good with something like the critical Vegeta. That's the only one that's come to my mind right now. Not too bad, honestly, with a 10k combo. Drop manipulation in blue, baby. Let's see what else we got. We got a 1 cost on play. Place the top 3 cards of your deck into the... Oh my god, there's so much drop manipulation. What the heck? Here's a regular Kibito Kai, 3 cost, vanilla, 25k. This could be really good with Videl, right? 4 cost, Great Saiyaman 2. If you have 7 or fewer cards in your hand, play up to 1 skill list Great Saiyaman from your drop. So much drop manipulation. What the... I was not expecting this. This is actually getting me like completely off guard. I thought we were gonna see a bunch of like bottom decking, you guys. What the heck is this? This is something. Well, speaking of something, 2 cost on play, Self Awakener. When attacking, draw 1 card, then discard 1 card from your hand. Okay. So again, sending cards to your drop is making the leader that we just talked about make a lot more sense. Now, discarding 1 card isn't just good for the 7 cards in your hand, but now it's like really good for manipulating cards in your drop. Let's see what other card manipulations we get in this set. Next is the skinny one. 3 cost, 20k battle power, activate main, place this card into the drop. If you have 10 or more cards in your drop, play up to 1 Son Goten with a cost of 2 or less. Oh, this is good. And up to 1 Trunks Youth with a cost of 2 or less from your drop. Oh, in rest mode. I was about to say, if it was inactive, that'd be fire. Because then what you could do is swing with this, use the ability, and then bring 2 to swing again. That would have been nuts. But, you know, I mean, it's not horrible bringing them in rest mode, right? Especially if they have an on-play ability. Do you activate an on-play ability when you bring something from the drop? Because if you do, that's a really nice way to cheese out some extra effects, I think, personally. I'm not entirely sure. I don't think we've had anything like that in the past. Next up is a 4 cost, a 30k battle power Gotenks. Permanent, if you have 10 or more cards in your drop, it's a 35k swing, okay? Place the 2 top cards of your deck into the drop, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards with a cost of 3 or less, and then bottom deck it, not too bad. This is the super rare, it's pretty nice, it's nothing crazy though. Here's the alt art, definitely a must. This is probably the nicest alt art I've seen for blue just yet. Let's see here, 1 cost, Shin, activate main, place this card and 1 Kibito from the battle area into the drop, play up to 1 skillless Kibito Kai from your drop. So you can play this, the other 1 cost, and then you're able to just cheese out a 3 cost 25k vanilla. I mean, I don't think it's worth it, but I'm sure there are some decks that might be able to run it. Maybe something like Zamasu Fused, right? If you're running a vanilla package, maybe potentially. On play when attacking, so this works twice. Choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with a cost of 1 or less and place it at the bottom of the owner's deck. Ooh, listen, I like that. This one feels like it belongs in mini Vegeta's deck, like updated deck. I'm gonna be doing that probably sometime next week, updating all these deck lists and seeing what you guys think. Next up is a 2-cost Sun Goten. On play, if you have 10 or more cards in your drop, your leader gets what? We're boosting leaders too? Oh man, this with Vegeta seems like kind of insane, right? Because you can just cheese out a 40k swing if you want. Like the starter deck Vegeta. I don't know though. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe even Zamasu Fuse. That's a 30k swing for your leader. Next up is we have Son Gohan Adolescence, 2-cost, auto once per turn. So on your turn or your opponent's turn, I imagine, but only once. When a battle card is played from your drop, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and reduce its cost by 1 for the turn. I like that. More cost reduction, baby. All right, we have the Super Saiyan variant. 3-cost, 25k battle power. If you have 10 or more cards in your drop, add up to 1 extra card with both Saiyan and Earthling in its special traits. Okay, so this is really making me feel like we're gonna see extra cards that have Saiyan and Earthling, and I hope they're good because they're really hyping it up right now. Tien Shinhan is the super combo. My man needed some representation. 2 costs, 20k battle power. On play, if you have 10 or more cards in your drop, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with a cost of 3 or less and bounce it back to the hand. Not bad for a 2-cost. 1 cost Videl. Activate main, return this card to the owner's hand, reveal the top card of your deck, and if the revealed card has Satan City in its special traits, play up to 1 Videl with a cost of 2 from your hand, then you can't play Videl for the turn. Huh. I mean, that's interesting. That's definitely interesting. I guess you play this with Satan City package, right? I don't know if that's like crazy support, but I definitely think it has potential for sure. Here's the Piccolo we've already seen. It's a searcher. Look at the top 5 cards, reveal up to 1 Gotenks or extra, and add it to your hand, which means like if these extra cards are fire, then this Piccolo might actually be pretty nuts. 2-drop a Bulma Mini, add up to 1 card from your life. It's a Self-Awakener. Then if you have 7 or fewer cards in your hand, draw a card. I like that. That's a pretty good ability right there. And here, yeah, of course, it's a rare. I didn't even notice. We have the 2-cost Vegeta. Maybe this is what Fortune Teller Baba is supposed to bring back. Permanent, your turn. If you have 10 or more cards in your drop, it becomes a 25k swing. Wow. Wow. Only on your turn though, but not defensively. On play, place the top card of your deck into the owner's drop. I still think the crit Vegeta might be better, to be honest. I mean, yeah, the combo is nice on this, but I don't know. I guess you can kind of cheese this out, right? Essentially play up to 8 of them if you run a full set of Baba Fortune Teller, right? So you play these, you swing for 25, they get KO'd, yada, yada, yada. Baba Fortune Teller comes out, brings them right back. They can just keep doing that, right? And then if you potentially, hold on, it is an Earthling. It's a 2-cost Earthling though. So maybe Videl can bring them back. And that means you can technically have an infinite amount of Vegetas just keep coming back, right? I don't know. That might have some room to, you know, test things out and just see how that actually works in the digital client. Next up is a Mini Vegeta, 2-cost permanent. If you have 7 or fewer cards, it becomes a 20k. We've seen this when attacking. Choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and reduce its cost by 2 for the turn. This is an absolute must with a Vegito in a Mini Vegeta, you know, starter deck. I think it'll make it really good for sure, 100%. Here's the alternate art. Yeah, dude, this is nuts. When attacking and you're already kind of a decent attacker with a 10k combo, yeah, sign me up. It is a Saiyan though. So I don't know if we can like bring it back from, wait, what am I talking about? You literally can bring this back with Fortune Teller Baba. It's Vegeta. I think it works. I don't know if Vegeta Mini is different from Vegeta. I hope not, but if it's not different, then you can just bring, oh my God, dude, this is kind of nuts. Next up is a 4-cost Vegito, which might have a really interesting ability. Let's find out. Activate main for 2 energy and discarding a card from your hand. You place this card into the drop, and if you have 10 or more cards in your drop, play up to 1 Vegito with the cost of 5 or 6 from your drop. Oh, dude, you guys know what that means? We'll get to it in a sec. I think it's on here, but that's the secret rare stuff right here. All right, let's see it. This is Saiyan and Earthling. With our leader's ability, it effectively becomes a 3-cost card, right? Activate main, place the top 3 cards of your deck into the owner's drop, draw a card, then play up to 1 battle card with a cost of 4 or less, and Saiyan from your drop. Oh, that's that's overwhelming confidence. Yeah, no, I could see that. Oh, there's just so much you can do with that. It doesn't say Saiyan only, it just says Saiyan. So like, that's a lot of cards you can play right there. This might be it, guys. But I think it mainly goes with this leader, this brand new leader. Next up is Galactic Donut for 3 energy, another Saiyan Earthling, so it actually becomes 1 cost. Draw 2 cards, then choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards, and it can attack during your opponent's next turn for 1 energy. That's kind of cracked. Another Saiyan Earthling. Okay, so they actually are delivering here. This becomes a 3 cost. If you use your leader's ability, play up to 1 Gotenks or Sun Gohan Adolescence, both with a cost of 4 or less from your drop, then choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards and reduce its cost by 1 for the turn. Nothing crazy, but you know, can be pretty good. You get a field card too. What is happening? And it's Supreme Kai. Activate battle once per turn. So on your turn or your opponent's turn, discard 1 extra card from your hand. Your Gohan Adolescence that's in battle gets plus 10k power for the turn. So this can be offensively or defensively, and kind of cracked. I'm not. This is something. This is definitely something. You do have to discard extra cards. So unless we can bring back extra cards, I don't know. Maybe you discard other field cards if you're running a full set. I don't think you do run a full set of this, but that is a pretty strong field card right here. And then here is our secret rare that synergizes with this guy. So if you're able to play this guy and all the other cards are actually dropping this into our drop, essentially, you can play that. You bring this guy out there. You don't lose the game even if you have 0 cards in your deck. And if you have 0 cards in your deck, this effectively becomes 50k, which is, what are we talking about? We're just throwing rules out, Bandai. Activate main once per turn, switch this card to active mode, then choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards and return it to its hand. Then place the top 5 cards of your deck into the owner's drop. So you swing for 50k, then you restand, bounce a card on their side, any card. This is a really good counter into the red secret rare, to be honest. And then just do it again. Imagine getting 2. I think I'm gonna say this now that we've seen every single set card. I think they did a really good job with secret rares this set, in the sense that if your opponent plays a secret rare, it's good game. It's game over. You can't do anything. And if they play 2, just concede, go move on to the next match. Because the secret rares in the past didn't feel like that. I don't know if they should feel like that, but I feel like these 2 consistently feel like that. It would feel bad if one was insanely good and the other one was kind of like mid, right? But like, you don't do that with the secret rare Sun Gohan, right? The one where he's like with the weapon and he's like, he boosts your leader by 20k. That doesn't. Or your Super Saiyan 4 Goku secret rare, you get an energy marker, you draw. It doesn't feel like you win the game if you play 2 of those. Like, you can still crush them. But these 2 cards, I don't know, they kind of feel a little too strong. What do you guys think? Here's the alternate art, and it's nice. I think the other one's definitely better, but there you guys have it. We've covered every single card set. I'm gonna be dabbling in creating some decks for next week. So let me know in the comments what you're interested in seeing. You already know I like to cook up some decks. I do it for all of my channels, right? I do that right now for Pokemon Pocket. I do that for Marvel Snap, and now we're doing it here. This is the variety channel, so we're gonna do a lot of Dragon Ball Fusion World when things come out. But also in the future, there are some other card games I am looking into, so remind yourselves this is a variety channel. Don't get too upset if you start seeing other stuff. I just like cooking up decks. But there you guys have it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Later.